YouTube. Can't yell. Throat hurts. So I'm making this video because I noticed that I get upset a lot, and I don't know why, about certain comments that people make on my Facebook about trans and gay and this is the LGBTQL plus community or I plus community, and I get upset. And I shouldn't, because everybody is allowed to have their own opinion, and this is mine. So I finally decided to make a video about it and say what's my opinion on how I feel about this situation. And you can agree or disagree. Like I said, it's my opinion. So my goal is to be a cartoonist, correct? And I think Disney just released their first gay kiss on TV. So of course the people on my Facebook, the thing that bothers me the most about this, the people on my Facebook that are having the most issues are people in the black community, for one. All right, so I never have to really have this conversation with people of other communities, even people of the brown skin community, which is be Mexicans, Latinos, Dominicans. I never seem to see them say anything negatively about it. They may make jokes, but I don't really see them being like, oh my God, I can't believe this. It's always in the black community. Now, me being black, me being in both communities, is the hardest thing that I think I've ever had to conquer in my 34 years of living. Okay, so the conversation was, why are we forcing this on our kids? We're not. My response to that is that I feel like, personally, there are kids out there that have gay parents. There are kids out there that are have same-sex parents, and they're looking at cartoons, probably wondering, why is my household not on these cartoons? Why do I only see couples that are male or female? I feel like as a cartoonist, we have to involve every aspect of the world. Even in my cartoons, I have a transgender Afro-Latino cartoon, because I feel like we all have to be involved in this. This is humanity. It has nothing to do with being gay, being straight, being black, being Latino. It has nothing to do with that. It's humanity rights. That if I'm watching TV, yes, I would like to have somebody that looks like me on TV. I'm gonna be honest with you, and I didn't grow up with that. I grew up with a feeling inside that I did not know what it was. I didn't understand it, because in the black community, what's said in the house stays in the house, and no one talks about it. No one heals. No one goes to counseling. No one admits that they have mental illnesses. No one does any of that, and you especially can't be gay. So growing up like that, looking at cartoons and not seeing, for one, anybody, they just now started putting black people in cartoons, people. And for me, like, to see cartoons and at first not see anybody that looks like me in a cartoon, but not only that, not see anybody that has my sexual orientation in a cartoon, it was very confusing. Like, there are kids that grow up and don't realize what it is that's going on inside of them. This feeling, why they feel this way, do they like same sex, why do they feel like they're in the wrong bodies. All of this exists. And people saying that we're forcing this on kids, it's not true. It's not. My mom never forced it. My mom never talked about it. My mom never told me what gay was. I had to look it up in Webster Dictionary. It's not something that's forced on kids. It's something that's within a kid. Although I was not sexually active, or I did not feel like sex was a thing when I was growing up, it was still in me that I did not know what it was. Why did I feel like I wasn't? At first, I thought I was weird. I was a weirdo, because honestly, when I was growing up, I wasn't attracted to either sex. It's not like I wanted to, like, be married to a guy or a female. I didn't like either sex. I didn't understand why. And with my childhood and the demons and all of that happened that I'm not sure I want to discuss quite yet, I still was confused and still did not know. No one to teach me, no one to talk to about it, because everything that's done in a black family stays in a black family. And it's getting old. It's really getting old. And it's depressing and it's sad, and it's like, come on, as a people, as a whole, like, we have to do better. We're one of the strongest people I know. I love being black. I love it. But I don't understand why it's so hard to accept differences in differences in black communities. Why is it so hard for you to accept gay people? And you say that you accept it, but you make jokes about it. Why is it so hard for you to accept trans people of color? Why? Because they feel like they've been born in the wrong body? Because they feel like they're not who they are when they look in the mirror? Or they feel like they're not the person that you see? This stuff exists. And then you want to bring religion into it, and then you don't even follow the Bible exactly the way you're supposed to follow the Bible. But yet you want to throw the Bible as something that you don't understand. I don't understand why you want to be a girl. I don't understand why you want to be a guy. I don't understand why you want to love a girl. I don't understand why you want to love a guy. That's blasphemous. That just throw the Bible at him. This guy wouldn't like that. Let me tell you something about religion, about God. Okay, let me tell you something from my experience. I am blessed and highly favored. I can preach some things to you. When I was in 6th grade, I wanted to be a preacher. I read the Bible from front to back. And one thing my dad said to my stepmom, he's like, look, she don't know nothing else. She know that Bible. Yes, I am of the LGBTQ community. I am of the black community. I know my religion. I know my Bible. I am a spiritual person. I don't say I believe in one thing or the other, but what I do believe in, that it is a higher power. And when I say I'm blessed and highly favored, I tell you these blessings rain down when I pray automatically. So you telling me that God, your God, hates me? He doesn't. So why would you bless someone you hate? Because he knows that I'm his child, just like you're his child, and just like you make mistakes, I make mistakes too. I'm really passionate about people understanding my life. You do not walk. You're not the same cloth as I am. I know that for a fact. But they'll sit up here and say that we're forcing anything on children, because children know who they want to be as soon as they come out the womb. They're just trying to find the words to tell you. They're just trying to learn how to differ this life from this life and figure out who they want to be. I can't believe that came out the way I came out. As much as backlash as I got from it. Because the life that you wanted me to live is not the life that I'm comfortable living. My cartoons will have black characters as the lead, because it needs to happen. My cartoons will have characters of the LGBT community, because it needs to happen. Because these are people that exist. These are real life people out there that are like this. If I come up with a superhero, which I do have a superhero, he is transgender. Yes, he is transgender. Support it, don't support it, I don't care. Because there are superheroes out there that are transgender, bruh. because that's the hardest thing to be. Who in this day and age will want to become the most hated person in America? I feel for transgender men of color. They're already killing our brothers. So you becoming a brother just to have another type of target on you? There is no forcing when someone needs to see something. I wish as a kid I had seen this. Kudos to Disney. Kudos to every cartoon that's trying to bring more diversity to your cartoons, because this is something that we need to see as a people. If you're living in the Stone Age, if you're just so set in your ways that you can't be open-minded and free, don't watch this video. Delete me. Do whatever you gotta do. But this constant negativity that I see every day about people not accepting people for who they are, if you're not sleeping with them, if they're not in your life full time, what does it matter? Why are you so concerned about somebody else's life? Why are you not concerned about yours? I'm not concerned about yours. I don't even know what your sexual preference is. I don't care. It doesn't matter to me. It doesn't bother me, because it's not my life. I only concerned about my life. If people will pay more attention to what they have going on in their life, maybe the world will be better. Maybe not. I'm out.